Here we are.
Yes. So, you had fun at your wrestling match.
Very much.
Yeah, like one of our, Zach, our silent member, who refuses to do podcasts with us, that even though he would be the funniest one among us, refuses to do it. Like him, he takes Heath periodically to go see wrestling matches, where they're all
To go see AEW.
AEW. So
We don't care much for WWE.
Vince McMahon has gone absolutely insane. So for the ongoing joke between everybody, like between Cuddle Productions and Geeks of Yore Productions, no, the rivalry between the Church of Hogan and the Church of Savage. Well, you've heard it here that I had to disband the Church of Hogan upon finding out some terrible truths that Hogan was anti-union and we can't have that. So it had to. Apparently Heath has been aware of this and making me the Antichrist.
Yes.
So we're starting a new religion. It's either going to be the Church of Kaiju or the what was the Futurama religion? You know, where all religions are together. He has some food in his mouth and it's very dry. He has to get a drink of his apple juice. Have a snapple.
A snapple. The first amalgamated church, led by Father Changsting El Gamal.
Then
And there's the Space Pope.
and the Space Pope.
The
Space Pope. The best Pope from space. Then the so on here,
The
especially
Church of Rebetology.
yeah. So the episodes from Futurama are slowly starting to get better. How was the Star Trek season finale?
Oh, I watched it last night.
Yeah,
They left it on a cliffhanger,
yeah,
which is what TNG and Deep Space Nine and Voyager used to do all the time. So like the Gorn show up again. They've attacked this colony that's technically outside of Federation.
Did they show the
space.
Gorn how they look this time, or
They do. I don't have a problem because there's a TOS episode called The Arena where Kirk and a Gorn captain fight each other. So we know this is what the Gorn look like. They look like how they look in TOS. And we've seen Gorn before in Strange New Worlds, Gorn young. And they were like these little like lizard creatures. I'm like, okay, fine. If they're young, I'll accept them. This episode we saw a Gorn adult, and it does not look remotely like the Gorn that Kirk fights.
I was just there on Saturday, which was 2 days.
well, doesn't that also kind of mess the timeline? Because for the longest time, the Gorn were just legends or something like that, or
No, they were in TOS.
well, I know, but what I'm saying, when he fought Kirk, that was the first time they've seen the Gorn. They've only
Yes.
heard of the Gorn.
Yeah, that was the first. That was technical first contact between the Federation and the Gorn. And they're kind of skirting around that of like, well, the Gorn are just showing up and we're kind of fighting and we're not really talking to them. Like, it's first contact.
Yeah.
But it's like I like the Gorn as enemies because they're not really of all like the bad guys, quote unquote, that the Star Trek universe. The Gorn really weren't utilized at all. They're mentioned in Enterprise. They show up in that episode of TOS. And that's about it.
And the only other the only kind of lizard people we got were the what was the dinosaur race from Voyager?
Oh, the Voth.
Yeah, the Voth.
Yeah. Which the Gorn are in Star Trek Online, and they're conquered by the Klingons, which is like whatever. Well, Star Trek Online is unfortunately not canon
Anymore.
Yeah, no, that was the thing. It's like when it came out, Paramount was like, "Yeah, we'll consider this canon. That's fine." And then they started making their shows, and they're like, "No, it is not canon anymore." I'm like, "Fuck you, it's canon to me." Data coming back and being captain of the Enterprise E. That happens in Star Trek Online.
Yeah.
Not that bullshit you get from Picard.
So here's one for you. Once you reach all the end of the letters of a ship, from like Enterprise A to Enterprise Z.
Yeah.
What happens after Z? Do we get like A B?
I would.
ABC,
I would
like
think about
AC.
then they would be like, maybe we should pick a new name. I'm like, well, we've got numbers now. Enterprise 1, Enterprise 2.
Enterprise A1, Enterprise A2, Enterprise A3.
Scotty's in it.
Who does Scotty?
Some completely unknown actor to me.
How'd he do?
He did great. Because they go down to the planet because they get a distress call because it's attacked and the Federation ship gets destroyed. And it's the ship of Pike's girlfriend. She's the captain of the Cayuga.
Yeah.
And the ship gets destroyed. So they go down there and they're trying to find survivors, and they get caught in a trap.
Yeah.
Set up by Scotty. And he's like...
Was he like on her ship or?
No, he was on a completely different ship that got destroyed because it starts out that the captain of the Cayuga is on...
Trying to save another ship.
Well, no. She's on the surface of this colony. And she's, this colony might join the Federation, it might not. I don't know. She's down there helping, And you just see the shuttle the smoke trail just come crashing down. And it was Scotty.
Yeah.
Apparently what had happened is he was on a ship studying the solar flare.
How are these?
It's fine. They're all right. He was on this ship studying a solar flare, or like a series of solar flares, and the Born attacked and destroyed his ship. And he was only able to get away because he was able to jury-rig the engines to go a lot faster, and jury-rig this transponder where the Gorn thought his ship was a Gorn ship. But it ended up failing, and then they, were like, "Oh, that's actually a Federation ship," so they followed him there.
Yeah.
And then they attacked, and he's great throughout the whole. He's only a lieutenant junior grade. Because the chief engineer on this season is played by Carol Kane.
Yeah.
And she's hundreds of years old. Her race is almost immortal.
Yeah.
And she used to be
The most beautiful woman on earth.
Well, no. Before she became an engineer, she was like the head of the engineering department at Starfleet Academy.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the people that interacts with her are former students. And Pike brings him, Scotty up because he had to help remake that transponder or whatever. And
she sees Scotty, it's like, oh,
yeah,
it's you.
Yeah, seriously. That's what she does. And Scotty turns around and he goes, "Professor!" And she went, "Scotty." And Pike was like, "Do you know each other?" And she went, "He was one of my best students who got some of my worst grades." They just kind of bickered. It's great.
I love that.
It was a really, really good episode. I cannot wait for the next season. Cannot wait.
I'm happy Scotty's back. Maybe next season we'll get Bones.
Soon here we're going to have to. We've only got about a decade between where Strange New Worlds is and where TOS picks up. And we've already seen Kirk a lot. Kirk, I like the guy that does Kirk. And of course, we have Spock, who does amazing.
Yeah.
Uhura, she does great. I love her. Now we've got Scotty. Now they're all younger, so I would like it. I would like it if Stranger Worlds goes on for a while and ends with Kirk taking command of the Enterprise. Like it ends with, I could watch the last episode of that and then watch the first episode of TOS,
Mm-hmm.
and it's bridged that gap.
I think that would work. I think they'd be stupid not to. On that one.
Now we're not going to see. I don't think we're going to see any more TOS characters for a while. Because Sulu and Chekhov are way too young right now. They wouldn't even be they'd be in like middle school.
Yeah. When did they join the Enterprise?
Chekhov joined in the second season. Sometime in the late second season. And he was only his character was only 18. Sulu's been on there since the beginning of TOS, but he was really, really young. He was like an ensign or something. So.
Is Decay the youngest of the group?
No, I think Kane actually is. Alter.
Yeah. But he was the one who died first, wasn't it?
And Kane's still alive.
No, wait, no, I'm thinking. Never mind.
Bones died first.
Yeah. From all that drinking.
Bones dead,
Spock is dead.
and then Doohan died.
Yeah.
And then nobody died for a while. And then Spock died, and Michelle died, and now it's just
Decay, Shatner, and
Kaney, yeah.
yeah.
And Shatner's in his 90s. He doesn't look, I will say, like,
Well, that's from all that surgery.
from when we went and saw him. He doesn't act like a 90-year-old man. He rambles on.
He rambles like a 90-year-old man, but also he does seem to keep himself active. I think that's what helps him.
Yeah.
The other big one is like Decay doesn't do as much anymore, but he does a lot of political stuff anymore. Have you followed his YouTube page?
Who?
George Decay's?
No.
Yeah, he has a YouTube channel. It's called Oh My. Very good little production. Very interesting videos. Videos that make you say, oh my. Every now and then you'll see him and his lover.
His husband?
Yes, his lover. I've been finishing up Archer.
That's a show I haven't watched enough of.
It's H.G. Benjamin at his best. But also, to be fair, anything he plays is just him being the best. My favorite role still has to be Coach McGurk from Home Movies.
Is it the same guy?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, it's legit just him, being Coach McGurk. Everything every character that man has ever played is him being the exact same fucking character. Except for Bob. Bob is Bob is just you and me. Have you and the kids still been watching Bob's Burgers?
Yeah, we watched some yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before, a couple days before. Last time I had it, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I don't remember.
I need to get caught up.